bill has a provision that says nobody can be even investigated for financial fraud? Doesn't that just raise a red flag? You can't even be investigated, and there's a carbon tax. The carbon dioxide is something you breathe out. You have to pay for it. Even though the large corporations are the ones who really polluted everything.
You just said something that substantiated about carbon dioxide tax.
There's a carbon tax in the bailout bill, isn't there? There's a carbon tax.
Yeah, but they've been talking about carbon tax for years.
How does paying a carbon tax do anything?
Explain the carbon dioxide, exhaling carbon dioxide.
That's what they're saying is causing economic pollution.
Yeah, but they're not talking about carbon dioxide as a result of people who breathe any more than they're talking about carbon dioxide as a result of trees, because trees actually generate more of it than we do.
They breathe it in.
And nobody wants to
breathe out oxygen.
Yeah, okay.
People with a brain know this, but most people are too busy watching the Super Bowl to actually read what's going on. You have to literally go and investigate. You have to go and read the documents. Nobody does. That's why they get away with it.
I just wanted you to substantiate this thing because I've never heard it.
Carbon tax. We will be given carbon credits.
What
Yeah, we're talking about businesses.
Like, I want to sleep on those steps.
No, people aren't paying.
Oh,
We are the ones paying for the bailout. We are the ones paying for the war in Iraq. We are. Every time they take money, what's that? A carbon tax was designed under the pretense of global warming that somehow taxing us would fix the environment. It's a everybody will have carbon credits. You will get credits just like having a credit card.
It's not based on individuals.
And you can buy and
it's
sell
on
them.
businesses. This is the same thing that they do in the European Union. This is what actually John McCain is
European Union, which is of course the first stage of the New World Order.
So by virtue of being alive and generating carbon dioxide, you'll be taxed on that?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Absolutely. They're gonna regulate your water. They're gonna regulate how much electricity you use. You're gonna pay carbon tax and how much gas you can pump every time you buy gas. It's gonna get a carbon tax.
BS alarm is going off like crazy right now.
Go read the documents.
What documents should I read?
The bailout bill, the actual federal document that they voted to law. Go read it. Go read it.
Website do I download this
From the U.S. government's website.
And how is a carbon tax?
You know that they voted for it under the threat of martial law? Did you know that? Ron Kind even said, I voted for this and I felt like I was at the gunpoint. His own words.
Actual martial law.
Actual martial law. They've been preparing for that as well for quite a while. Yes. Sure. Why not?
Conspiracy theories, just because some people believe them, does not make
Okay.
Just because they're.
Do you trust the government?
The government is made up of people. It's not infallible. There are people whose judgments run. Just like any organization, they're made up of people.
Well, of course.
So you have to hold people accountable.
Right, but they're not. The bankers messed up the banking system. We are paying the bill. I don't trust the government because I know who's in charge. It's the same people over and over doing the same things.
It's never going to be perfect. There's going to be corrupt people. But does it succeed in doing its basis?
Okay. Did we find weapons of mass destruction?
No.
That was our whole reason for going there.
That wasn't our whole reason.
It was a lot. Afghanistan? Did we find the
the
body?
government is made of people, some people want it.
Look, it doesn't matter if you believe in saying what I'm asking of you. Just actually just go read it. Go read it. Who am I voting? I'm voting for Kevin, and for president, I'm voting for Chuck Baldwin.
Oh, I was wrong on that. All right.
Cynthia McKinney's another good choice. She's an African American female African American. Awesome candidate. She was secretary.
Demographics mean nothing.
I don't believe in the whole Republican Democrat thing. It's all Hollywood. It's all propped up.
They're the lesser of two evils. It's the evil of two lessers.
Because they don't like the other guy. What kind of a mentality is that for voting? It's not. Okay. You should pick a candidate that believes in the stuff that you believe in.
And I am.
Vote for it. So you're for the war. You're for the $1 billion
Don't tell me
bill.
what I'm for.
Well, that's what he's for. You just said you're for the same.
I'm not for everything that he's for, but I'm definitely not for what Stark and Barrett are for.
What's Barrett for?
We were just reading about him.
Barrett is a conspiracy theorist.
Shadow governments and the federal, the Treasury Department. Like,
Hurts to think that.
It's a private bank. It's a private bank. Our national money system is
yeah,
ran
and there
by
are
a
trillion
private
nerds and families out there, and we've heard them listen.
But it's true. They're a private bank. They say they're a private bank. I'm not making up. They admit it. These are all federal documents you can read. They passed the bill.
I've heard his story since 1913.
What's that?
Backed by
I'm just saying. I'm challenging you to do your own research because I think you're intelligent enough to think for yourself and not through the media. The media is.
Allow us to think for ourselves. Don't force your opinions on us.
I'm not forcing anything.
You're saying all our opinions wrong.
No, I didn't say you're wrong.
You attacked us for
Because we support somebody who has words in our mouth.
No, you said that you didn't believe.
You're like, why are you voting for me? How is that not attacking?
Let me be the someone that says I believe in war if I say it's support candidate. Don't suggest that I believe in war.
Thank you. John F. Kennedy. A week before John F. Kennedy was assassinated, he came out and said he had a plan to abolish the Federal Reserve. He argued. John F. Kennedy came out publicly and said he was going to abolish the Federal Reserve. He was assassinated. He also came out and did a speech. Look it up, go to YouTube. Thanks.
Whizzle, whizzle, whizzle.